Hello, everybody. Welcome back for our next continuation of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. I'm really excited about this one because it is time for our first murder mystery. The first murder has gone off, and I believe it was Byakuya, and we were just about to get into the meat of it and figure out who the blackened was. Um, I think I figured out exactly how to get the sound going so it's not too loud, not too quiet. Third time's a charm, right? So let's go ahead and jump into it. Oh, we were in the investigation. We weren't even to the. Okay.
Ta-da! You thought it was time for the investigation, but
It's the Monokuma file!
That.
Hey, hey!
just as I thought, you amateurs need this, right?
What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Geez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why you?
Thank you for following, Aname. Aname? Or a name? Let's see, where was it? Oh,
Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
Let's see. The Monokuma file explains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body.
What?
I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy.
Shing!
okay, like it's written? Cool.
I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world.
Hey, hey!
Nice, you say? You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My, Manomi the meaningless mascot. You're still here?
You stupid brother!
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre.
Damn it!
Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouch, don't pull my ears. They're going to come off.
Thank you. They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. Thank you. I'm not going to lie, though. You'll see as we go through, it gets harder and harder to do, but I love being Monokuma. Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. Byakuya Tugami, cause of death. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries and no chemicals such as poison were detected. You know what? I just thought of something. I usually live on this side of the screen, but I realized last time that it actually looks better if I live over here. Maybe. Let me do the thing. There we go. Looks better if I live over here so you guys can see what I'm reading. There we go. Much better. Okay. No poison was detected. So, Byakuya is really dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why'd you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn, for a long time my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be...
Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys. It can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right?
Yes, I have played the first game. A traitor? No way. Just because he said lots of serious things, it doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbooks. I do like it. I do like the sorry, the words just left my head. I do like the Danganronpa series. I've seen bits and pieces of this one. I don't really know who goes when and who done it. And I've never seen the third one, and I heard that I'm going to probably be a little upset with the third one because I guess they changed who Monokuma's voice actor was. So people that love this game are just like, I'm so happy that you're going to be doing it because you're really good at doing Monokuma. And on the other side, it's going to be really bad when he actually voices because it's not going to sound right. But anyway, um, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. If we're going to survive this, we need to do it. My favorite characters probably right now would have to be I really like Mahiro and Kazuichi are some of my favorites. Gundam, I don't know how I feel about him other than the fact that he has the most electric eyebrows I have ever seen. And the fan service what's her name? Well, let me finish this and I can go talk to her. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Okay. What is your name? I cannot remember. Mikan. I must investigate my classmate's body? Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I, I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Why? Why do we have to? I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once it was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. Oh, she said it. Please, please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Embarrassing pose. Oh, good. We get to keep that. Oh, wait till you hear some of the other one of these. Let's see. I just forgot to write this down real quick. Keeping all... Well, actually, there's 18 voices I do, so keeping those all straight has been difficult. Let's go to Nagito. Thank you.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. If you see I have mistakes in my English, oh no, I'm never gonna judge anybody for mistakes. I've got a lot of people that come in here. I've got some Irish people, someone from Tajikistan, a couple Aussies, so we're all good here. We're all accepting. So, um, heard something. Are are you talking about her? Mahiru, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. One minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. Thank you for the hydrate. Get some good old water here. Sippy, sippy. Cheers, y'all. Much better. Thank you. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it.
Jeez.
Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on. I'm going to take a picture. All right, say cheese. Oh, yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please. Let's see. It's this photo. And this one. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but...
Huh?
Is something wrong? I didn't realize it till just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was... standing in a totally different place than when we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. Yeah, they rolled him up under that table. You're right. That's pretty far. There's something... Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. All right, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
You better work hard on your investigation, too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
Do you understand what's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Alright. Let's talk to Hamster Boy. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It's the Hellhound Earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this certainly is random. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
Oh! Oh, Lord! Hello, Blonde! Why are you up so late? Isn't it like 7, 8, 9, 10? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Why are you up so late, Blonde? Oh, yeah, you're on holidays. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm also so I do things like this, Aname, but a name yeah, but I'm also kind of like a horror variety streamer, so I have jump scares and stuff, and sometimes it gets oh, that one was good. Hello. No, you're fine, Sal. That was just a good one. So Blonde is a really good friend of the stream, and if you are interested, she is also a variety streamer. She's out of Ireland, so she has a little bit about of a time difference from me, about 6 hours or so. But let us do a quick shout out for her. So yeah, she's had a lot of. But you're off for the Christmas holidays, man. Don't rub it in. I still gotta work. um, but yeah. So welcome in. Let's see. Where was it? Oh, the Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Pomeranian. That's more terrible than what he explained. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now, we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. And peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it, truly. That is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you?
Let me ask.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring.
You!
Fool, have you not realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why Am I being scolded?
Fine.
It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Gaps in the floorboard. You're one of those people that don't take holidays, so you take them all before the end of the year. Yeah. I wish I could do that, but I sadly cannot. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though, the only thing on top of the table is that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp that it seems rather heavy. Oh, and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Oh, yes, it was nice to meet you too, and thank you so much for joining the floofdom. And keep an eye out, because I also stream during the day sometimes, because it's only 7 o'clock p.m. here, but yeah. We'll see you soon. Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout, as if to encourage myself, and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things. But he tried his best to lead everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Beneath the table. Night vision goggles? What's this? Looks like binoculars, but... Why is there a pair of binoculars beneath the table?
Hey,
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Eh? Then what are they?
perhaps...
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits, too. If that's the case, did the killer use the night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Night vision goggles, truth bullet. Sweet! A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that Duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Another truth bullet. Nice, nice. Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? I'm sensing a theme here. body is collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed? Would one of us really do something so horrible? Oh shoot, they weren't kidding. He was stabbed a lot. Night vision goggles we've already done. Beneath the table. Bloodstain. The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splatter everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed, but there doesn't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Ooh, we got a lot of truth bullets that time. I'm sure I'm pretty much investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. There are lots of fancy-looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Look at Byakuya's shoe in the right. Remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be... Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown-up? What was that sound right now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means... that mechanical sound before the blackout, it probably came from the air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. La table. Dishes, dishes. Table. Such a huge table, there's nothing much out of the ordinary. Ah, this is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. Oh no! Wait! There are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case. But it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is this small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all of this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? Or was... He took everybody's weapons. He took anything that could be harmful to somebody. And he put them in a case. But he has like I saw the taser and he had all this other stuff, so maybe he was doing it so he could kill somebody and maybe, I don't know. Still haven't figured out how you got from point A to point B. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
Hajime, a moment. What is it?
Hey,
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. Can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. A scent? We both harbor special feelings towards Hope Peak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout the entire building. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Whoa! Okay, was not expecting jump scare.
I see, I see.
Apparently, a great man once said investigations should be done on foot.
Yes.
So that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey,
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How did you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have perfect face, style, and personality, I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice through the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to a bookie. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. La la la! I'll hardly eat it for breakfast.
I see.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy? Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Oh, wow, wrong person. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I've got it.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
Yep.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Excuse you? Uh-uh. No. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aw.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
Yeah, what a nice remark I made. It's to the point that it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were these more voices, one right after another.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Another truth bullet. Is there something... Oh, there was something I wanted to ask you. What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
I am ashamed.
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Fire door. Now I have the Fireball song in my head. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, here you go, blonde. Here we go. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to this dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, 'tis impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Teru's account. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't really pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. I thought they said one of the knives was missing. Oops. No, go this way. Go this way. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Fish dishes and a big piece of meat on the bone, too. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked.
Well, Guess that's
It's a
about
dish
it.
fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get this meat like this in Aoyama or Azubu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? That's what she said. I asked Nekumaru. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they're specialized in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like this, they slip the mind a lot, you know?
Man,
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peiko, who took some portions for herself.
Eh?
Don't say this. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there. Whoa! 0 to 90, real quick. I'd probably never be able to forgive the killer. He's scary when he's mad. Party dishes. I guess it's pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
you're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Alrighty. This storage room is really dusty and dark.
Well,
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for long. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on. There's something on it. Is this a blood stain?
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
But
It's too dark. I really can't see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
well,
If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Storage room, tablecloth. Let's see. Irons? Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision.
Hajime,
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Oh, I get it. You're right. That's sus. That was a little sussy. I don't think there's really anything left in here. Hmm. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Oh, we already did this. Makes me wonder. Probably used the night vision goggles. I mean, they were right there. Huh? It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
Is somebody in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right.
Hajime.
The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you wouldn't reach it.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach the circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it.
Whoa!
It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
By the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that.
And of course, hi, Bri. Ow. And everything just fell off my desk. To be picked up later. Two heartaches in the span of like an hour. Whew. Okay, oh, I read that already. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar.
it's true.
I'm serious. You want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque.
No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke.
Oh, really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that.
If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. This Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey,
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take the key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So, I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
See, it's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that.
Maybe.
Hey, isn't Peko the killer?
Why do you think that?
I mean...
Well, she wanted us somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly or Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peiko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. Ooh. I can already tell you doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway,
The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I would look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the Doruman case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
well...
Well, that is... Peiko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but... Excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peiko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like I will be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peiko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peiko as it is. What does that mean?
huh?
Food poisoning? I mean, is it cool? She did, like, run away or something?
That's right.
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? This remote control, it's for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? AC timer.
Now then.
Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Yes.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building.
Hey,
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be I might be the danger?
Hey,
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know?
I see.
As I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one, chosen by Hope's Peak Academy.
All right.
All right, then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Feel that? The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
His
Who
earring?
said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the... So I thought
Oh, sorry.
it was important to check it.
I see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there.
but...
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well...
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well,
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Hey, what are you doing here? All alone in a place like this?
Yep.
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come here.
Heh, how diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They just make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
You...
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a freaking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but
Then leave me alone.
and then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here? Yes, it is Cartman.
Hey, you guys. Come in, you guys.
I couldn't not. Okay,
See?
he probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? You always talk about video games.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Oh, damn, he got mad for a hot second. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
Aha!
Now I'm choking on things. Okay, there we go. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed even half of my power yet.
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. I guess for now I've discovered the building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here, I think. Also,
Yep.
Fuyuhiko came by not long after the party started. Okay, that was all we needed. So we're going to... Here we go.
Huh?
What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone?
That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement?
Of course I did. Apparently, Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what?
What did you say?
Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistreated.
That's not what I'm. Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi.
Hmm.
But I don't have one. It's just chilling in my cottage all by myself.
The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
No, you bitch.
Jeez.
It's true, I went for the walk, and then, just by chance, I ended up passing the old building.
Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
What the hell would I do that, Kyle?
Oh, sorry.
It's just a coincidence.
All right, I got it.
Dumbass.
Okay. I also had to do Cartman because he's the one that swears the most, so, you know. All right, that's this my house. That his house. That his house. Is this? Yes. Huh? It's locked.
Hey,
I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath.
hey!
Monokuma,
Did you call me?
Yay! Did you call me?
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey,
Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my afterimage. When I get serious, my afterimage is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone.
I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
well,
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need.
Hmm?
For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Loose!
I'm not saying that.
I'll leave the rest.
See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content.
Oh. Why does it open with a magic spell?
jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't do many impressions, but Monokuma and Cartman are pretty decent. Envelope? There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter. Someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime,
Hajime, you should check out what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Why do I have to do it? Is it because I'm the protagonist? I feel like it's because I'm the protagonist. Let's see. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Huh? Oh, well, yeah. This is...
this is...
Is this a crime warning? No, it says, be careful. It's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey,
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter?
but...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario.
Hey,
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us?
Nope.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was be also a worst case scenario. What do you mean?
Hmm.
If everyone knew that what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No. This could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death after all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. Ow. Okay, sorry, had to sit up. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've come all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. This person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Murder threat.
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Leaf. Make like a tree and leaf. Meow. Oop. Wait. How did I... Oh, I got turned around. Monomi. Oh my god, they're so small.
Too cruel. It's just too cruel.
Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something.
I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends.
What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates?
Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside since it's dangerous because of the renovation.
I see, the renovation. So that's why you covered them up?
Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be.
But why did it get like this? It's cruel, too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. Hey, look. Back up. Whoa, whoa. Pump the brakes, Hajime. Sometimes you need to cry to let it out. Don't be hurting people because they have emotions, okay? That's not what we're doing here. We have to do this no matter what, damn it. Oh, now who's the angry one?
She's so tiny.
Oh, God, she turns... Oh, she pivots. Meow. Okay. What the... What the hell was that loud voice just now? The bathroom seems to be open. But I don't really need to go right now. There's really no need for me to go inside. Oh.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekumaro Nidai, have been reborn! I have no intention of losing anymore! Losing to who?
Oh.
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit!
Who didn't see that coming? I forget all he does is talk about shit. What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it so many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Sheesh.
However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience.
Oh.
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader.
Fool.
In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to get into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Nekumaro's account. Okay, I think I talked to everyone. Okay. Oh, we gotta talk to Mikan. That's right. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can't be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. If she didn't have the unfortunate panty shots, I wouldn't mind her so much, but hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl or... Alright, now what? Oh, she's in here.
Just as I thought. It seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this building. Maybe.
So it's just as Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should just give up on finding Gundam's earring.
Hey,
Hey, you're here! When the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
hey.
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. And when I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram for analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. Oh yeah, because the lamp is where he was killed in the upper right-hand corner, but he was all the way to the left at the Duralumin case. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey,
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
huh?
Huh? It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Ding dong, bing bong.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
And a break for Evril's voice. Yay!
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? He's modest. First island. Where the heck did it... Oh, and I need to check on my pet. Oh, it's probably crapped itself. Hold on. Oh, no. Yes, it has, but I forgot I turned it into a snack. It evolved into a snack. Okay. Ooh, and it's about to evolve again. Did it put me on the central island already? It did. How convenient. Kind of want to run until it evolves. Oh, I forgot the freaking Transformers are still here. Alright, did it evolve? Oh, that is not the right key. That should have been like 100 steps, shouldn't it? It did! It did evolve! Okay. Huh?
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way.
That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all of this.
You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge.
I still can't believe he's dead.
Byakuya, 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 Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears that they aren't here yet.
I got it!
Ah, I know. They probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go.
Hey!
Hey now,
on
if
now.
if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey,
Hey, Fuyuhiko. What were you doing all this time?
Huh?
Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I just chilled in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
You. How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, and even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
My hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass.
Sorry, I started coughing. Oh, we haven't heard from her all day. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam.
What happened, sinner?
I am right here.
Now then,
Remember
let
this
us
well. A
begin.
main character arrives when he intends to. Do not rip off Gandalf's line. That is Gandalf's line. A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he's meant to. That is not your line, sir. And you got your earring back. Wow, that was an impressive scroll right there. Here, we need one of these. Where'd it go? Huh, did it get taken down? Why? Oh no, there it is. Here we go. We need one of these. All right. Huh?
Hey,
It seems you noticed it too.
If I did, then I'm right.
Well, now.
All right, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Wait!
Please, wait a second.
What's this?
My, mon ami, what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you.
What?
Do you actually want to join me?
You masochistic mascot.
Do you want to taste how powerless you are in the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come. How do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Oh, that's neat. What the? Something's shaking.
This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down.
Oh. Something came out?
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. Stupid. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow, that's totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously. Just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely?
No way!
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. Feels so weird saying that in this accent. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to turn. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd be at a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the gate. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I can do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, elevator.
Huh?
So we took an escalator to take an elevator. Okay. This is an elevator. I see, the entire rock is an elevator.
Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around.
Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then, the elevator door slowly opened.
Welcome!
Okay, welcome! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this.
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change anything. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Tsugami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun.
Yes, I would like to save my recent progress. Thank you.
Oh, set skills. Okay. I don't have any skills. Oh, maybe I do. Nope, don't have any.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is.
Look at
and
Monami.
vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No, thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial is finally started. From this point on, simple tutorials, blah, blah, blah. Please excuse my irritating rude, blah, blah, blah. Things up. I'm just going to read through this. True cylinder, mouse reticle, left mouse button, okay. Pay close attention, statements, choose your truth. Know that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. Please be careful. If you press the escape key, you can... Okay, cool. Good luck and have fun. Awesome.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery! Like a dog burying a bone!
Huh? What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya's body
Isn't there a way to, like...
in a place like that?
Isn't there a way to fast forward this?
His body was underneath the table at the very back.
There we go.
After the killer they probably moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Oh, I missed it.
Obviously
Fast
by hiding,
forwarding.
They tried to delay it like a dog burying a bone!
Okay, yes. I got it.
Why was Byakuya in a place like...
His body was under at the very back of the...
After the killer they probably moved the body there.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that's what our voice sounds like. It's been a while since I've heard it.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Oh, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
God, I hate this person.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it...
Byakuya was...
Why was it
probably
under the table?
killed
Sorry.
Under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's what I said.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table is if it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... Oh god, the embarrassing pose. If Found under the table where the body was discovered. This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's wrong. Okay. The reason he dove under the table is connected to what he was doing during the party. Okay. Oh, the murder threat. I didn't go down far enough. No?
Crap!
Okay. What he was doing during the party. All the noise people were saying. Everyone calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. What the hell? What's going on here? Well, what's this one say? Face down, as if he were reaching for something. Okay, let's try that. No?
Crap!
Seriously? Okay. Fine, then... The only other thing I can think of is the, Connie and Peiko were the only ones that ate it. All the dangerous equipment confiscated. Apparently there was an iron plate for barbecue and... It's gotta be...
Crap!
I'm just gonna start going through the list. If what he was doing... Try this.
Crap!
Really? Seriously? Did I not get it all? What's this say? All right, this is getting ridiculous. Are they saying he was going after the knife? Is that what they're saying? Set to 11:30. Didn't he eat it too, though? Like, he ate the things off the skewers. I'm gonna do the knife. That's the only other thing I can think of.
I can prove it with this.
Yeah.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot, but from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot a false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the space key, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use it whenever you feel like it, or it does consume the focus gauge. Escape key, the controls. Okay.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No,
Yes, he
that's
could.
wrong. No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Oh.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
The other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mahiro's? Yes, I was. Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remark with the WASD keys. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally, and based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. On the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood towards the other party's advantage, plus it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots. Okay. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's a truth blade? Terribly sorry. Appears there's been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. Okay. Okay. Whatever. WASD keys?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles That's gotta be it.
What?
Damn it!
I can't just listen to what she's saying. I also
If you
need to
just use
respond.
common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What the heck?
If you just use common sense.
I do not get this at all.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What the heck? Okay, hold on. That example made no sense. Slash in the direction you press. Okay. Overturn. Okay.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Oh god. Okay.
If you just use the killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
What do you mean?
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down.
Okay. Success. I don't know how, but we did it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay, there we go.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus,
Oh, jeez.
Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
No.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ew! You totally mean that in a perverted way.
The knife was brought in the Duralumin case along with the night vision goggles too? No, that's not possible. The knife was hidden in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Duct tape.
See, there was duct tape left under the table where the body was found.
Huh? Duct tape?
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid?
That's easy.
Not only did he bring a self-defense kit.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
All right,
Now
we
that
have
you
another
mention
break
it,
coming up too.
That applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew there was a possibility that a murder would occur. This thing...
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill somebody.
Hey, the hell is this?
Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
What the heck does that mean?
Still lies.
It doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
He's like, don't touch me.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can still believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
They definitely used a mark. They used the glow paint. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen.
They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers? I am not the killer. Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Peko was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After the debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up till now argue spots, blue-colored will be called agree spots. And shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip the way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullet that proves the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with the weakness, it'll become a logically sound agreement. Okay. Okay, got it.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
It was Nekumaru's account, wasn't it?
Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that. No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
Hey, it's nothing like that at all. Nekumaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
No.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit. Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey,
God.
weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the
Ew.
dark? Did you get excited?
Seriously, stop it.
But still,
Gross.
your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Peiko's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, that's wrong! No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Peko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Very cute anime eyes.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us. Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is actually what's important. So, we need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. I don't know.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker. It does not have to be the breaker.
I don't know which one it is.
With the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
Oh, I know.
It's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Okay, I got it. They used the irons to heat up the room so the air conditioner would kick on.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm a bop. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Why?
Messed with the breaker. It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Crap. Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head. Did they throw a stone and hit it?
What the heck? Oh, it's agree.
Crap.
It's an agree.
Who tripped
Okay.
the breaker and how did they... If you can't answer that, did they throw a stone and...
Maybe they used a remote control.
They probably messed with the breaker. It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
No, it wasn't that.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
There we go.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
What the heck? Why?
If the irons in the storage room caused the black, then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining hall when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
People who in the dining room weren't able to cause the blackout. Is that really it? Narrowing down the suspects like that is dangerous. I should address that
The irons in the
first.
storage room caused the blackout. Then for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? Then that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back down!
Come on. Okay, there we go.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout...
Allow me to cut through those words!
There we go.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger.
The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
Air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham Hands died around that time too.
I hate her so
I see.
much.
When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. But even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. And maybe
No, you couldn't. You were too short.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk
He's
about the
acting
incident.
weird.
For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
Oh God, Bri. I'm awake. I'm awake. Rude.
Just saying.
How rude.
After all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately, it's the truth.
How rude.
Despite the fact
I'll
that we've
remember that,
discussed this
Bri.
at length,
Just you
there's
wait.
not even
I'll
one
remember that.
clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway,
Also, isn't it like 4 in the
I have
morning?
an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Okay.
Doesn't that mean
I hope you have time off like Sal did.
just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already. I want to go home and eat candy.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong. I think.
Did you say something?
'Cause we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Why is he being all despairing now?
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They use glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Okay, I just wanted to check, because, you know, insomnia is a thing. Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. And that's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here! The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And Nagito was right there, so wouldn't he have heard something? Who? The only person here who could have possibly done it. Only person... Wait, can we see the... No, we can't.
Crap!
Oh, wait, no. Okay. Was it Baki? No, Byakuya had the glass. Okay, so it had to be Nagito.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning.
See. Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I was already preparing a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something!
Oh, he's losing it! He's going around the bend! Whoa!
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! Ah, how wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Holy sh... Oh, at that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if the layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Girl, you better scooch over.
I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Wait. That doesn't make sense. Mikan said that the stab wounds were like 5 millimeters. That knife was bigger than... That doesn't make any sense. And was there blood on the knife other than where it landed? I'm trying to remember.
Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
Again, slide to the
He seems like the
left.
sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at.
That's why he wanted to go to Byakuya's cottage. Because he knew it was there.
Send a threatening letter in the first place.
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Then, how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
He's the ultimate lucky student.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Nagito's talent? I believe his talent is the ultimate lucky student.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore.
Oh, shoot.
More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please! Monokuma!
Please, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
The fuck?
How should I put this? Is Nagito really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
God, I hate her.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable.
Acceptable.
However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt. Okay, so this is where I gotta. It's not on gentle, so. This debate, you won't be able to shoot down the white noise. Okay. So I just gotta shoot around the white noise. I think it was what I was talking about earlier.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He
Shut
killed
up!
Byakuya with the knife he hid.
No, that's wrong!
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
No, it's not, stupid.
But, based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's
Like I was saying, it's way smaller than the knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Not a whorehouse!
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
Jesus, he's annoying too.
Sorry. Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After
You do,
all
that's why we're
this,
asking.
What else do you intend to hide?
Sorry if you can hear my cat
Jeez,
screaming
the
in the
moment
back.
your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off.
What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Oh my god.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
The truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Let's see, we already did this. Through aluminum case. Ibuki's account. Wait, she did hear something, didn't she? He said this is... And then Nagito said, ow. That's
I can
it.
prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
For reals?
Yes, for reals. Don't act so
You
surprised.
were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know?
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Oh my god, please tell me she dies next.
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth! However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make.
God, he's annoying
I was
too.
actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually. Now that I think about it, that sounds exactly like what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint, and I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair?
He's acting like the chick from the first one.
You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? He's got DID. No, there's no way I can say that. Dissociative identity disorder. They call it something else now, though, but it seems like it. I just thought I knew him, but this whole time I didn't know anything about the guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Suspended?
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try to guess the killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter.
What? Oh, whoever fails.
But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion.
It's
10 billion? Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, what are you gonna do?
Left mouse button continue. B, let me guess the killer challenge. So, from everything that I've heard of, we know it wasn't the knife, which means it wasn't Nagito. And it wasn't Peiko because she was in the bathroom. Chiaki was outside. And Fuyuhiko was outside. Mikan was on the floor on the other side. Kazuichi went to the office, so he wasn't there because he wasn't there. Hiyoko was outside with Chiaki. Sanya was out in the hallway. Akane was eating. Nekumara was trying to go to the bathroom. Peko Peko was in the bathroom. Wait. Where was Teru Teru? Did he come out of the kitchen before or after the blackout? I have an idea. Oh, are you kidding me? How rude.
Just kidding, you can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
You're so evil.
I've got a notepad here, so I've been like writing stuff down this entire time because I'm big into stuff like this. Because right now I'm thinking it's either it was either Teru Teru, Mahiro, or Ibuki. Because I can't remember where Ibuki was. I know she heard everything. Mahiro took the picture, so she was on that side. And Teru Teru, I can't remember where he was. So it's one of those three.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in everyone. So do your best. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Why is he sweating?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
Oh my god, there's some trauma to unpack there. Holy crap. That's like,
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikan think Nagito looks clean? Because he doesn't have a knife, doesn't have any dust on him, isn't injured. Oh, there was blood everywhere.
I see.
Because they said it was even on the inside of the
Say
tablecloth.
something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth. he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
I hate how he's wasting our time.
Something that might have
Oh,
been
is he
used to
trying to
block
make the
the
time
blood
run out?
spread. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes, there's only one thing he could have used to block the blood splatter. Cause see, it was all over. What was that?
I can prove it with this. You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's a long way from the dining hall to the
That's true.
storage
The
room.
tablecloth was pretty big, so even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
I hate him now.
But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman Gambit goal is to line up the right letters in the... Okay. Puzzle game. Various letters flying across the screen. 2 different letters clash, you'll take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letters clash while you try not to let 2 different letters clash. Okay. In order to do that, you've been given a technique, catch and release. You move the reticle and the mouse when it's on top of a letter. You snatch the letter, vacuum, catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful when you press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught. Release the letter. Change the positions. Okay, make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. Right mouse button. Holy crap! I feel like they're saying the same thing over and over again just to confuse me. Well, if it's anything like the old Hangman... Same time the letter blows up. I have to write it in order. Okay. Holy crap, this is convoluted. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using these words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. Just a little bit more. I have a feeling I can see something. Okay, so... Where did the killer... No. Okay. Okay, I have it. I think I know. Yep, I do know. I know. No! Dang it! Under... Come on, I need a... Nope. I need a R. This. Why? I need an H. Give me an H. Oh. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh, this is terrible. Come on! Why can I not spell now? There we go. Crap. Why is this so difficult? Oh, crap. Hello? Can I have a... I need an O here. I need another one. Jeez. Okay, R. My cat is not helping with my spelling. Dang it, dang it! Pepper, shush! You're not helping! Okay, please. No, why does it keep blowing it up? I just need... that. Finally, God!
I got it! I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. But from where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
And, if I can remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards. But we are going to have to wait till next time to figure out who that is. And I am going to save right here. And we will continue on. Let me check on my pet too while I'm here. Okay, we're still good there. So yeah, we will finish Danganronpa. We'll continue and hopefully finish the trial next Thursday.